Today's message is inspiring others to inspire. But Joanna started this organization called Success and Sisterhood. This is about women empowering women. Okay? This is Joanna's dream. She said women can be mean, and they can. They can be mean to each other. And it's very sad that we can, because really, we should uplift each other. Just think how successful we can be if we do that. You know, her motto is, if I win, you win. So, whenever, and the story of how me and Joanna, we live in the same town our whole lives. And we've never crossed paths until this past year, which is kind of crazy. I mean, because literally we live 5 miles apart, which is another crazy thing. But anyway, I met Joanna through my friend Larry, Barry Elaine, and just very briefly, you know. Well, we became Facebook friends, and she started doing the limelight, and I'm a skeptic of a lot of things, and I'm the one that is going to sit there and watch, especially whenever it comes to makeup or anything that's going to, you know, everybody, you know, talks about going to change who you are. Oh my gosh, you're going to be 20 years younger overnight, things like that, whatever. So I started watching her tutorials here and there, and you know, I was very skeptical. One night, God woke me up, 12 o'clock at night. Didn't go back to sleep. So what I do, I took on Facebook. They're still one of Joanna's videos. And I just start watching it, and I'm like, look at this. I mean, I could tell a difference within 6 months of the difference between the makeup, and I'm not trying to sell a product. I'm just telling the story of how we came about. So I scheduled a one-on-one with her. And whenever I scheduled that one-on-one with her, she started telling me about her dream, her desire. She didn't even have a name for it yet. And she asked me, if I did this, will you help me? I said, yeah, I'll be glad to help you. So I love to dabble and dibble and everything. I'm stay busy. I like to stay busy. It keeps me out of trouble. So anyway, that's how me and Joanna come together. And then the birth of Success and Sisterhood come about. Right. So we chose the theme, a sunflower. So why did we choose a sunflower? A sunflower is resilient. It's beautiful. It's strong. It takes little TLC to blossom and flourish. The pioneer women sprinkled sunflower seeds along the path when they're traveling west, so that their families can find a way, because the sunflowers were strong. They was resilient. Okay? The one to the left, gentle footprints on our hearts, left a story worth telling. And I believe that in everyone. We all have a story to tell. And today I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. So, which should all be a sunflower? The story of the sunflower. They draw energy from the sun. So whenever it's cloudy and rainy, where does the sunflower get their energy from? They turn towards each other, and they draw that energy off of each other. And that's how they get their energy, and that's what we should do. So let's be a sunflower to each other. I looked up the word inspire. I wanted to see what it meant in the Webster Dictionary. So I looked up the word inspire. And it means to fill someone with urge or ability to do. And then the second meaning is breathing in air, inhale. To me, what that means is, if you inspire someone else, it inspires you as well. And I'm a living example of that, because through my testimonies, through everything, my trials that I've been through, I love to share that one-on-one with people. And every time I do that, it's like I heal a little bit more from that trial or whatever someone done to me. So I believe this meaning is so true. It does breathe life into you if you inspire others. So today I'm going to talk about the women that have inspired me in my life. And this is just a few women. I get inspired every day by women, by men as well. So don't think my brother Barry here, which is not my real brother, he is my brother in every way. Men inspire me as well, so don't think the story is just that I picked women. This was an event for women, success and sisterhood, okay? When I was growing up, I was very shy and timid young girl, where I lacked weaknesses. God blessed me with strength. He gave me the ability to be able to see inside of people, to be able to see their good and their bad. I was able to identify that. I knew if someone was genuine or if someone wasn't good for me. And I know whether I should be with that person or if I should walk away from that person. And there is some people that God will put in my life just for a time. But then whenever it's time for me to go, it's time for me to go. And it's not for them. It's for me so that I can grow. Because our season is over. But it doesn't mean I love them in the way. Little girls with dreams become men with visions. Us as women and men, we should inspire each other. We should inspire our young and our old. It doesn't matter the age. We all can learn. I'm a living example of that. I've done more in my latter years than I ever did in my earlier years. This is me growing up. I was very insecure. I was a lot. That was one thing that always made me feel insecure. I never knew I was a lot, but something inside me never felt right. I was very scared. I was a daddy's girl. I always felt like an old, ugly duckling. I had a disability. I invented the love life. So, as you can see, whenever I had those glasses on, I felt like the world could not see me. I was very weak. I was awkward. I was very wicked. I was very unloved. And I was shy and I was very timid. Don't be ashamed of your story. It will inspire others. This lady, because it's one. And this is how I learned to come to life. Just go ahead and take the hardest and get it over with. Just go ahead and tackle it. And then it's like, it's over. It's done. So this is the hardest one for me to talk about. She passed away in May. We wasn't close. She battled personal demons. She lied to me my whole life. She became addicted to pills. I always seeked for approval. I never felt like I could live it. This is my mother. This is my mother. Taken to an camera. She loved guns, and she loved old people, and she loved children. But she battled her whole life with personal demons that she tried to cover. And I think that whenever you do that, you suffer in trying and you never find that happy place. That's the reason why we need to find someone that we can confide in, that we can trust to let those demons know. God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. This lady, she was very loving, very kind-hearted, made the best biscuits and gravy ever, in my opinion. She was always tired. She was always sad. She had 12 kids, 6 boys and 6 girls. This was my grandmother. Lois ran her family. She lived her whole life dedicated to others. She never seemed happy. And I remember that now. She died when I was like 15. I remember I was at the beach. And I actually dreamed for them. And they woke me up the next morning and told me that she had passed away. The wise woman builds her house, but a foolish woman tears it down with her own hands. This lady right here, she built her house. She was my very first mother figure in my life. She's been through many trials, but she stood firm. She even lost a child, but she's always stood on God's word. She was blessed with many babies because she loves children, and she will make you feel very special if you're ever around. She became the queen of the honeybees. This is Nona Woodward Huston. She is queen bee of the Huston honeybees. They invented the honeybees, her grandchildren did. Whenever her first three granddaughters, started getting too old for tea parties. So they invented it so that the girls can all get together and have tea parties. So they get together and do the tea party. The only way you can become a honeybee is through birth and marriage. And the only way you can get out is through divorce. This lady, she is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs. She has a laugh. Without fear of the future, this lady was a great inspiration. And it was an honor to be able to live with her. She was so radiant, had the most beautiful red hair you could ever imagine. The laughter, I mean, when I think of her, that's all I can remember. And I can hear her laughter in my head right now. Because she laughed so much. You'd have never knew she ever had a problem. Because she was always so happy and she always loved to work with that kind of people. She was very wonderful. I remember always eating apple butter jelly at her house on toast. This was This was one of my bestest friends' mother, Joel Peppers, and she always signed her name with full smiley face in her J. Whenever I was young, she lived just a couple houses up from us, and she asked if I could come spend the night because her family went out of town. She had a king size bed. I thought this bed was huge. I was a very small child, and I went up, and it was just the greatest thing ever. I was going to get to sleep in this king size bed, something that I had never even would imagine owning in my lifetime. So the next morning, I wake up to laughter, and it's her laughing and telling me the story how she woke up in the middle of the night with my big toe in her mouth. How that can happen in a king size bed, only me. That's another story. Exactly. This girl, and she is a strong woman. She does look challenges in the eye and gives them a win. This is my kid's second mom. We raised our children together. We was both married to big men that played softball. We traveled to the mountains while our husbands played ball. And my ex was getting into it with another guy. Well, and the ball team was getting into it with each other. So we had to calm our husbands down. I've been, thinking that I'm super Lord and can't really hurt me. Walk my butt out on the field and look at my ex and I said, you better calm down, you better calm down, I'm really leaving. Walk off the field. The men calm down, go back to playing ball. Good boys should do. Next thing we know, later in the night, The other team's wives was over there vibing out with our team. So what do me and Wendy do? We vibed into it with the other team. So then our husbands have to come calm us down. So we took our girls to the beach together. We went on many adventures together. Her family had a place at the beach, and they had a golf cart that had a stereo system in it. And we would ride around the campsite just with the music blaring. Our older girls was of teenage years, the young girls were still small, and they thought, we still hung the moon. And they laughed at everything because the older girls thought, I rolled. So we played the music as loud as we could. We had a whole line of golf cars behind us because we was just attracting everybody. And so our favorite song that we just kept playing because it kept humiliating our older girls. Booty, 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 booty everywhere. Booty, booty everywhere. And every time it would say that, we would jump up and do this. And the little girls would just laugh, 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 and the older ones were just mortified. Wendy also worked at a bank, and this is where she was very courageous. The bank guy was getting robbed, and at gunpoint, Wendy, like nerves of steel, just, putting money in the bag and everything. And so the robber, he leaves, he walks out. What does Wendy do? She jumps in her car and chases him. So her superiors then speak to her and tell her, no, you can't do that. So this is Wendy Costello. This lady, she's very vibrant, she was very vibrant, very independent. She was very beautiful. She lived life her way. She didn't ask for anyone's approval. She lived with us for a while, and every night she wrapped her hair in twirl and put panties on her head, and she slept with me. I was so confused with she would take me square dancing, and she would take all us grandchildren, grandgirls, and drive down Franklin Boulevard and honk at all the guys. This is my grandmother, Lucy Elizabeth Franklin. You see the name of their brothers, and I know exactly what you're thinking. You get to ask this all the time, brothers. Well, you gotta be a Ramsey descendant to know what a brothers is. This is our brothers. This woman was so beautiful. No other name can define her. So we, his grandchildren, actually her oldest grandchild, couldn't say bear. So this is how it came out, Bubba. And that's where the name Bubbers come from. And so we grew up. And to us, Bubbers was a common name. But anyone else, we'd say Bubbers and everybody, what's a Bubbers? This is what a Bubbers is. She's radiant, she's beautiful, she's full of life, she's energetic, she's talented, she's spicy and feisty, and she's sassy. I think I got a lot of flaws. She had two sisters. Great Aunt Pat, heart of gold, sweetest woman you could ever ask for in life, and never said I watched for about it. Then she had her other sister, Mary Jean, very outspoken. She had the imagine of Kitty in the old Western days, probably run a saloon. It is how I picture her. She would come in, because she lived in Kansas, she would come in and stay the night at my Aunt Ruby's house. And I spent the night with my cousin one night, and we set her alarm for 3 o'clock in the morning so that she'd get woke up. Everybody, nobody could stand there because she's so mean. Needless to say, we got with it. This girl right here, She is my forever friend. We met when I was 3 years old. We was inseparable. We had a lot of fun times together. We built a lot of playhouses. We chased boys. We made candles. We played in the snow. We climbed trees. We laughed so hard we peanut dance. We danced. The devil went down to Georgia. And we sung us on the Get Down. As in talent shows, you know, the little members in our parents. My forever sister, Cheryl Kane. She is the queen of the blues. And baby Ruth moving on the jumping on the trampoline one day, and she looked down at the side of the house. She said, "Oh, there's baby Ruth for her." She jumped down and picked it up, and it was my favorite. Needless to say, every Christmas and every birthday, she gets baby Ruth for that. And she will never live it down. Lady. She is a wild woman, and she has always been like first in her life. She's always got a smile on her face, no matter what she's going through. If she's in pain, it doesn't matter. She always has sweet word. She's very kind and very generous. I spent summers and holidays with this lady at the farm. We went swimming to church. This is my cat. This is my cat, Randy. She is a saint. She's only 4'11". She's got one gold. And this is a cousin who is like a sister. And this girl is like a sister, and I always had been to me. We were 6 months apart. She was born in July. I was born in July. She was born in January. When we was young growing up, we didn't understand because we thought we didn't know the difference between January and July. We thought we were born the same day, but no, we wasn't. So we played on the farm, riding horses, streaking through the cow pasture, playing hide and seek, being chased by crawdads by our little brother, dancing to the monkeys, and playing in the pond and hanging out with Papa. This is my cousin, Lisa Ramsey. She suffered from a rare brain cancer a few years back. And they say the cancer will eventually help her. She's been cancer-free now for 4 years. We are from Ramsey Dirt. Ramsey Dirt is the toughest dirt. I think she's got this. This cancer will not take her out. Nobody will understand the craziness of your family better than your cousins. That is the truth. This girl right here, she is very different, but she's very special. She gives great advice, but she gives bad advice as well. She taught me the birds and the bees. She's a gypsy soul. This is my cousin Angel Robinson. She called me one morning and asked if I'd spray can. Sure, come on over. It's only around the country. So I write a note and I tell Tori, don't look out in the backyard. Well, what does Tori do? She looks out in the backyard. There's Angel and nothing but rain in her long spray painting. Tori is forever, wish she was forever blind. Oh, this lady right here, oh, I would have never made it through one of the things that I could do without this lady. She is a beautiful woman. She does use her lips for truth, her voice for kindness, her ears for compassion. her hands for charity, and her heart for love. For those who do not like her, she uses prayer. And she's a tough, she is a tough lady. We met for wrestling when our husbands wrestled. She's always been there for me. She cried with me. She prayed with me. She always told me the truth, even when I didn't want to hear it. She always had ears for listening. She's always very compassionate and kind. This lady, she's in this room, Shannon Wilson, my forever sister. We're not made it. We're not divorced. I called her one day, and I was so upset. She told me, I knew my ex was running around, just didn't know who it was or what. She said, Susan, Jody closet, and you pray. You pray. And when you come out of that closet, God will show you. That's what I did. And when I come out of that closet, I had no way of knowing who this woman was that my ex was with. God guided my hands to where this woman was, who this woman was. Don't tell me it's not. I know what she is. This girl right here is my soul sister. From the moment we met, there was a connection like no other. She is my comfort. She is my joy. My greatest laughter. We've shared a lot of laughs. Even if it's like nothing. I remember one night we just stood in the window laughing at nothing. Just no one understands it. But she is my private number. She's my strength. She's got my back 100%. She's a genuine soul. She's my partner in crime. We are the Southern Girls. We are the bull riding queens, and you never leave a queen down. This is my forever soul sister. I want to walk with her. We have another friend, Jen Riker. One of the three amigos. We laughed together. We played together. We acted like we was 12. I got hurt at work one day, and I had to go to the ER. Took the top part of my toe off. And Jen come out there, and I am buzzing the hospital. Tell them on the nose they couldn't take my toe off. They couldn't do this, couldn't do that. So Jen had to call Lane, so I would listen, because I wouldn't listen to no one but well, the nurse practitioner was putting the Novocaine in my toe, and it felt like she was ripping my toe off. I was saying a lot of things that I probably shouldn't. So Jen bites me on the thigh, in the center, in the middle, where it's the fingers. She did that just so that I could stop, so that I would direct my attention to her and not the nurse practitioner. I will always love Jen, but Jen was one of those people that I had to walk away. I had to walk away. God might put her back in my life. I don't know. But that's up to God. This lady right here, she's a tough lady. She's a cookie. She's a tough cookie. She is a diva. Oh, she is a diva. She dresses from head to toe. She's my partner in crime at work. She pushes me. She pushes me to no end. She pushes me up the hills when we walk the hills and the trails. She gets me into a lot of things that I don't even volunteer for. She volunteers me for them. Like cornhole tournaments, golf tournaments, Halloween events. She's a very caring, passionate woman. This is Carolyn. This is Carolyn Lanier. She's my road dog. Whenever me and my ex was going through the things that he was going through, I was going to ask him to leave, and she told her ex, she said, I don't know exactly where Susan lives, because she'd never been in her house. She said, but we got to go to her house. This woman would have my back 100%, and I promise you. She gasped. You don't remember. If I spent a year dreaming of the perfect girl, she wouldn't even come close to you. My dear daughter, you're so funny, intelligent, crazy, courageous, amazing, curious, wonderful, beautiful, and so much more. And I can have ever hoped for. God bless me with you. My girl, my world. Where one lacks, the other one has strength. They complement each other so well. Cameron is my sunshine, Tori is my moonshine. This is my firstborn. She's my teacher. Sings beautifully. She's so soft-hearted. But she is a defender of others. She won't take up for herself, but she'll take up for the people. She's naive, hardworking, beautiful mom. This is my teacher, my sunshine. She is the light of my life. I like to tell the story that she is the light. That's the reason why I call her sunshine. She's the light that guides my path. And she had me my little dog, first grade.